Welcome, everybody. We are the Dungeon Run. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, friends and loved ones. Thank you so much for joining us here at our first ever live show at San Diego Comic-Con. Wow, this is the first time we've ever done this. We're so stoked to be here. We see some friends in the audience. Thank you so much for being here. And for those who don't know us, hi. My name's Morgan Peter Brown. I'll be the DM for today's tale. But cast, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Christoff Visscher. I am the owner of Cantrip Candles, and I have guested on the Dungeon Run for a season, and I really like being on it, so I'm happy to be here.
Hi, my name is Katie Michels. I don't own a candle store, but I respect it.
Not yet.
And not yet. And I am the original cast of the Dungeon Run.
Indeed you are.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Carrie Lee Cartwright. I am in campaign 2 of the Dungeon Run, and I love Cantrip Candles. Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Adam Slemon. I'm also in campaign 2 of the Dungeon Run, and I'm kind of excited to be playing with Christoff because of his candle store.
Right.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
No, don't be sorry. It's the best. But we are the Dungeon Run. We are an actual play show and podcast available on YouTube, Twitch, and wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also find our clips on TikTok, Instagram, basically all over the internet. We've been going strong for over 5 years now. We tell epic, hilarious, and heartfelt stories with a diverse cast of professional actors, writers, and improvisers. We make each other laugh, we make each other cry, and all the emotions in between. We're also an interactive show, so be on the lookout today because there will be chances for you to get involved and help tell our story. Some of the biggest moments in the history of our show that have either been inspired by or come directly from audience involvement. So we love making it everyone's story that we tell together. Please go to patreon.com/thedungeonrun to support the show. That makes the show happen. We've got amazing bonus content and rewards you've got to check out. Is there anything else? Because I always forget stuff up top.
Crushing it.
You're doing great, bud.
Thank you.
And that's our show. Thank you so much.
Words of affirmation is my love
That's
language.
your love language. That's it. Good to know.
All right, we are also sponsored by Die Hard Dice. I've got 2 free dice. If I throw these at you, are you? Okay. All right. Yes. There, one over there. One over there. Sorry, I should have given it more of an arm. Okay.
Such an athlete.
The energy is great.
The energy, I'm feeling it. She-Hulk's here. I'm trying not to discard this.
Yes.
Or an orc woman. I think it's She-Hulk. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a breath. Most days, in most places, reality sits on us like a weighted blanket. Reality is a strange thing, right? It's not unlike the ground on which we walk. Most days we tread on neighborhood sidewalks or paved roads, dirt paths or stone steps, terra firma, where we're soundly supported and secure with the world underneath our feet. Our homes, our jobs, in the line of the DMV. In most of these places, reality feels concretely, maddeningly inescapable. But every once in a while, there are places where you may find where reality is less like a brick wall and more like a gossamer veil, where common sense is less carved in stone and more like cobwebs you unknowingly pass through on an afternoon stroll. And suddenly you've broken through. You've escaped the bounds of your normal life. The weighted blanket drops away and you find yourself somewhere else, in a strange hall in front of a lot of people, or someone else. And sometimes they're wondrous places filled with new friends and new sensations you could never have dreamed of, and sometimes they're dark corners filled with mystery and shadow where the unspeakable waits. After all, when places or people are no longer burdened by logic, reason, or the real world, the line between dreams and nightmares can become so terribly thin. But today our real world takes us to a slightly different place. An island known as Tas, a place we know fairly well in our show. A land that was for centuries protected by the gods. A beautiful haven, shielded from outside conflict and turmoil, or so they thought. On the southwest side of Tas, a few days' ride to the south of the Elderberry Wilds, away from the bustling city of Thasha, sits the adorably quaint town of Quarry Glen. Nestled amongst rolling hills and winding rivers, surrounded by farms and orchards, every morning there would be a landscape artist's dream. The greens and golds and browns and blues blend together in the prettiest watercolor you'd ever hope to see. fertile ground supplies the denizens of the area with delectable produce, and the town's known all over for its delicious food and wine. And as we crest over these rolling hills one misty mid-morning, less than a mile from the outskirts of town, we find the beginning of our story. In the back of a cart, driven by an aging minotaur, bumping down a country road, short on sleep and short on coin, we land on 4 people who honestly may have had a little too much reality of late. Players, would you like to introduce yourselves? Adam?
How you doing? My name is Snuffles. I am a herringon barbarian. I'm very small in stature, but I'm tough. I'm pretty aggressive. I got these awesome Post Malone style tattoos on my face of carrots and other root vegetables. I'm not one to be trifled with. That's it.
Well said, well said.
Hello, I'm Belarus Floof the 32nd. I came from a highfalutin family, and I got sent to a camp, which really was just a cult. And that's where I met my friend Snuffles here. And I am a herringon bard, so... I was just gonna.
You done?
Yeah, no. I'm beautiful long white ears and really long flowy black dark gothic clothing because I'm so dangerous. But also, I come from money.
That is dangerous.
I'm good.
It is
I'm good,
dangerous.
for sure.
Hey there, I'm Shelly Sponge, and I come from, you might know me from the Sponge family. We have like a chain, if you will, of undersea libraries. I'm a sea elf. And some of you might also know this happens to be a front for a weapons ring, and my father, Albert Sponge, is a bit of a mob boss, if you will. But I'm trying to rid myself from that and do good in the world. Also a bard, so there's that.
That was my little laugh.
Yeah, we share that. I'm just here trying to make a good name for myself. The Sponge family doesn't have that.
Katie comes up with the best last names in the business. Sorry.
Just the best.
Shelly Sponge.
I'm playing Lylecourt Blackbeak. He is a Kenku rogue charlatan, so he'd like you to think that he's a wizard, hence the hat.
Gave it away already.
Well, he, much like Bumblebee in Transformers, will communicate through mimicry, so it's going to be a lot of James Bond, just crazy stuff. So that's how he's going to be talking, so you all know.
Do I need to make James Bond, part of the canon of this world now?
He has minor illusion abilities, so he's constantly watching his own television shows, just kind of projected in front of himself.
Perfect.
Incredible.
As you enter the outskirts of town, it seems to be in preparation for a midsummer festival of sorts. There's a fun and festive atmosphere with soft music emanating from a nearby cafe. The cart's wheels make a pleasant sound on the cobblestone streets as you pass densely packed homes and businesses. If everybody would like to roll either a perception or I'll allow an insight check.
I'll do insight.
Good rolls, good rolls.
I got a 21.
21?
Perception.
2.
18 insight.
Snuffles.
The tattoos
Snuffles.
go really close to my
Snuffles.
eyes.
They're
You're
on
still-
the eyeballs.
Snuffles winces constantly from the pain of having all of the face tattoos.
Snuffles, I
unhealed.
think that one might be infected.
It makes me look cooler.
Yeah, I guess.
The pus.
Doesn't look good, Doc. Doesn't look good.
14.
14. Shelly. After a few blocks, you start to notice that the doors of Quarry Glen are beautifully varied in their design and color. Some are simple and brightly painted, while others are ornately carved with great care and craftsmanship. It gives the village a charm and peculiarity you can't help but admire. But you notice something first, as you pass a few citizens hurriedly making their way through the streets. It's a sort of look you'd probably dismiss if you saw it on one or two faces of the passers-by, but almost every person you see, in one way or another, looks worried, preoccupied, anxious.
That's weird.
What?
I don't know if you'll be able to see the Snuffles on account of the pus, but
That's fair.
Oh, God.
It seems like this is a festival, right? Just a first glance, but look at people's facial expressions. Facial. You heard what I said, okay?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Their facial expressions. They look worried, bothered.
Where are
You
they
think
all?
it's because they've seen us and they're worried about our fearsome reputation?
Well, we really messed that up in the last town, so hopefully they haven't heard, but it's possible.
I mean, I didn't plan to start that fire. It just happened.
We were trying to help, and now we're not welcome back.
That's
Let's
just it.
Say that. Are they all going one direction?
No. Everyone's going about their normal everyday business. You see people running errands, heading in different directions.
Okay. Hey. Do we know the name of the?
Dwayne.
Wait,
Hey,
Dwayne the Minotaur.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Minotaur.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do I
You
call
don't need to call me the Minotaur. I'm a Minotaur.
Okay. I didn't know how formal it was.
It's fine.
a very popular name.
appreciate it, but no, it's not
Okay.
necessary.
Just Dwayne.
Yeah.
Would you mind slowing the car for just a sec? I want to just talk to someone, if you don't mind. Just
Oh,
1 second.
yeah. Ho.
Is there someone that I can flag?
You see a mother and two children kind of hurrying out of a grocery store, or a
this is
general
good-
store.
She probably doesn't have anywhere to be.
Moms,
look
they
busy
got
at all.
time.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm not selling anything.
Yes.
Oh, you mind me asking what's going on? What's
it's
to
the-
be blunt, what's wrong?
It's it's the Festival of the Hearth. Something about the season, I suppose. But you were everyone keeps an eye out.
Keeps an eye out like they're worried about something?
Oh, I can't whistle into a mic.
Well, you look new here.
That's fair.
Yes.
We are on a cart that came in from out of town.
Just stay safe. Keep an eye out. It's hard to tell how much to believe, but it's a bit of an urban legend that somebody goes missing around this time every year. It's a lovely place, though. It's a lovely town. We do so enjoy it. But it's just everyone every year for the past few years. Just one or two people seem to go missing.
Get your children home.
Yes, thank you. I will. You stopped me.
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry about that. Lyle, were you gonna say something?
He will make a. It's 5 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
Yes, they're right here. Thank you.
What was your name, ma'am?
Oh, Sabrina.
Sabrina, thank you for your help.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Bye, kids.
Oh, Sabrina, is that what you said your name was?
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help us find the nearest shop. We'd love to clean up and buy some things. And
Oh, just the town center's straight ahead. There's plenty of shops you'll find there.
but which one?
Oh, that's up to you, I guess. Goodbye.
Thank you, Sabrina.
She wasn't very friendly.
Let's go shopping.
And after a few more minutes, you find yourself at the center of town, and Corey Glen is not the largest of places. It's a charming little hamlet. And Dwayne brings, is it weird that a Minotaur drives a cart driven by oxen? I feel like it is.
It's reductive.
I thought about that
Evolve.
before I
Wayne's
did.
kind of a monster, isn't he?
No, I mean, I treat them all right. They're good. Anyway, Corey Glen, everybody out.
If you have to say you treat them all white, Dwayne,
I-
it doesn't
I could
feel-
tell by your look.
Do you even know their names?
Yes, that's Stephen and Lucas and Stephen and
Dwayne comes from a real straightforward.
one's with a V and one's with a PH, and that is Lucy.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody out.
I'll tip him a copper piece as I get out of the
Oh,
cart.
that's very kind. Thank you.
Thanks for the lift.
Yep. You pile uncomfortably out of the cart as you get a good look at the small town square where you've landed. You see a festively dressed white-furred tabaxi woman stocking and organizing a food stand with sticky-looking treats and small bottles of sweet sparkling wine. Nearby, you see a tall furball father with his daughter on his shoulders as they hang garlands of tulips, elderflowers, and other local flora on signposts and eaves around the town square.
What are people doing out with their children if someone's gonna go missing?
Yeah, every year someone goes missing during the Hearth Festival and they're just kind of casually standing around. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I think this is an opportunity for us to make up for the last thing we did.
I think you're right. Let's double down.
Let's double down. Like, let's really commit here.
Yeah. Let's help people who didn't ask for our help
Yeah.
because we see there's help that's needed.
Last time when we helped, it wasn't exactly helpful.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying we double down.
Helpfulness is sort of subjective, no?
And we
Yeah.
learned a lot.
Yeah,
We
did,
learned
we did.
so much.
No
We're definitely not going
fire.
to make the same mistakes.
No fire. No fire
No
sounds
fire.
good.
No fire.
No fire.
Well, maybe some fire.
I mean, you can't have an adventure without a little fire.
Yes.
That's a siren. Fire siren.
I got it. Belarus, after a moment, as you're having this discussion, you feel a tap on your shoulder, and you turn and you see this tall furball gentleman.
Oh!
Oh, sorry.
That's-
Hello.
My goodness. Can I help you?
Sorry to bother you, but my daughter wanted to ask you a question. And you look up, and furbolgs are tall. This is a 7.5 foot tall gentleman.
Are you
And
saying furball?
furbolg?
They're related to giants.
Carrie's fairly new to
furry bulb.
D&D. It's okay. But furbolg, they're tall. They're somewhat fey in their nature. They've got a little bit of a bovine in appearance, but they're also kind of a little bit of a swamp thing energy in a nice way.
Okay.
Nice swamp things.
My ideal man.
Tell me about it. Anyway, and you look up, and there is this kind of this face of wonder looking down at you, at the group of you, and this little girl says, "Are you heroes?"
Well,
Someone called us heroes.
there are lots of names for what we do and who we are.
I love heroes.
You love heroes?
Yeah.
Oh, do you need saving, little girl?
Oh. Deb? No, we don't need saving right now. She just.
Have you been kidnapped?
Uh,
Is this man
It
kidnapped?
is an
No,
unusual
no.
question.
If you tell us.
No. This is my daughter.
We're here to help if it's not.
No,
Yeah, you
no.
I think she should answer that.
Yeah.
Little
What's-
girl.
what's her
little
name?
girl.
Things you prep as a DM.
Little girl, what's your name? What should we call you?
Well, Anari. That's Anari,
Anari.
and I'm Morris.
What's your last name, Anari? Morris, cover your ears.
Stevenson.
And where do you live, Nari?
I live in Corey Glen.
All right.
Story
That's
checks
fine.
out.
That's
Story
okay.
checks out.
All right, you can all roll insight checks if
That
you
passes the
want.
smell test. Yeah, so did you need saving of some sort? Do you know anybody who needs saving?
No, but I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, what a strange girl.
Oh, you're brave, sir, to have your daughter out right now. We hear every year there might be some people who try and kidnap people on this town.
I mean, it's really, people tend to make a large deal about it, but I mean, really, the Hearthside Festival is our favorite and has been for years.
It's exactly what a kidnapper would say.
So wait, what happens at this Hearth Festival?
Well, it's all about community, really. It's all about coming together and keeping each other warm around the fire, and also it's a great excuse to have great baked goods and meats and good drinks, and it's festive, it's gathering, and it's also just about coming together and helping each other.
Is there someone who's in charge of the Hearth Festival?
In charge. I mean, there is a mayor on the other side of town, but I mean, really, this tends to be kind of a community organization deal.
Okay.
Can I mimic the sound of the first woman we met and repeat the well, the Hearth Festival, it's often a place where people go missing, and kind of just say it back.
There is a lot of mutters about that, but honestly, I mean, it's never bothered my family. I can't tell you. I'm not sure.
If that is your family.
Wait, is someone going missing this year?
Well,
There was a long
actually,
pause.
and as you ask that question,
Is it you, Nari? You gone missing?
you hear a small tinkling of a doorway bell from across just across the side of this small town square. And you look over in that direction, and you see a charming little bakery with a smoking chimney above a handsomely carved sign that reads, "All or Muffin." That one was suggested by our Patreon community. I think that was Festive Life Preserver. That's for you, buddy. All or Muffin. It was a clear winner.
Muffin.
We love puns.
10 out of 10. No notes.
And exiting the door, holding a tray of baked goods, croissants, and fruit Danish, is a handsome, middle-aged ginger tabaxi with slightly graying fur around his temples and whiskers as he exits the shop. Despite the celebratory surroundings and everything, his demeanor, if you've already noticed a few people looking worried, he looks crestfallen. And the furball, actually, Padrick over there has been, I've heard about some troubles he has. We haven't had much of a conversation. I should really offer to help, but, Padrick.
Come on down.
and you see his carrying his tray over to the white-furred tabaxi woman over at the food stand, just sort of here you go, Roxana. Sorry if they're a little on the small side. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Padrick. We can make do. Gods know you've got plenty enough on your mind.
Padrick?
Hi.
Hi, Shelly.
Hello.
Sponge.
Sorry, did you say sponge?
Yeah, but I'm a good one.
I don't need a sponge. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the sponges.
Yeah, but.
All right.
Okay. Maybe you know me from our library.
I've heard
program.
things, but it's fine. I'm not here to judge people.
Okay, great. Me either. But can you tell us maybe what? I know we just met, but what's wrong? We're trying to find someone to help.
Oh. You're adventuring types.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
Well, not good work yet, but we're gonna do it.
We're
You see-
attempting good work.
Yeah.
You know?
You seem real sad. Do you need help?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm afraid you found me at a bit of a desperate time.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Not free. Not.
Exactly what we were looking for.
We all
Yeah, this
lean
is
in
it.
at the word desperate.
I love sad people.
Don't come on too strong. We gotta, you know.
We're sorry to hear that.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you. You do seem caring types. Have you ever been hired to go after missing persons?
Okay, this is tricky.
No.
But
No.
we do
No.
feel,
No,
we
no.
do feel qualified, even though we have not.
Everybody roll a persuasion check. Just want to see.
I'll say yes as everyone else says no.
Yeah, for sure. You can make yours deception if you want.
Natural 20.
Nat 20! There it is.
I got 18.
18.
9.
Okay.
11.
Okay. That's a group. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Lyle will shift into a bit of a film noir mode and be like, I've been doing this since I was, some quote, I don't watch detective movies.
Yes, from my favorite detective movie.
I've been doing this since 1312.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I
Perfect.
said.
Perfect. Thank you. And he particularly attaches himself to you, Lyle. And, well, I can see that you've only just arrived in town, but would you mind very much coming with me to my shop? It's right over there. I can tell you about what's going on. It's just, it's quite specific and strange.
Sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It smells amazing.
I'll lick my feather and pull out a notepad and begin to walk towards.
And Belarus has already grabbed 3 croissants and put them in their robe.
The white-furred tabaxi woman is just, yes, you can.
It's
you
for
can,
the case, ma'am.
You can, oh, well,
This is official business.
Official business.
all right, fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't know
so-
we could do that. We can do that?
I thought they were mine.
We can
Didn't
do
you bring them
anything.
over here for me?
I suppose if you're with Padrick, there's nothing wrong with
Sorry, she comes from money.
it. Say no more. Got it.
Like the reoccurring excuse we use for
She's
She's
all right.
rich weird. You step inside this humble bakery shop, and the first thing you notice is the smell. The air's thick with the warm, comforting scent of freshly baked bread, mingling with the sweet aroma of pastry and cookies. However, the cozy atmosphere is somewhat overshadowed by the evident disarray. Padrick hurries behind the counter with an oh dear as you take in the delicious chaos all around you. Countertop is strewn with bags of flour, sugar, and various baking tools, some of which have tipped over, spilling their contents. The glass display cases, which should showcase the bakery's best offerings, are in a state of disorganization. Trays of pastries overlap haphazardly, and while the croissants, danishes, and muffins look delicious, their arrangement is far from orderly. A few pastries have toppled over and crumbs are scattered across the shelves. All of you have a pretty high passive perception, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
The decoration of the bakery seems quaint and stylish for the most part. But you all notice along the back wall, as you're standing there taking in this chaos, behind the counter, there's a curiously out-of-place painting that doesn't fit with the overall aesthetic of the shop around it. Like a combination of, like, Salvador Dali mixed with, like, Hieronymus Bosch. Is anyone feeling this? Okay, thank you. I know this is really obscure, so I really appreciate you. But it doesn't belong.
Fan out there?
Look, does everyone not have their art history books? I told you to bring them. But it's not, most important, it is not what you would expect given the rest of the shop around it.
I move Snuffles' face to see it because he's clearly not seeing it as everyone else is. Yeah.
What? You're an amazing artist.
Oh my goodness. Did you paint this? We had one of these at my house.
He comes back out from around the counter, and he's wiping flour off his hands as he sets a tray down in front of you with a number of delicious-looking treats and pastries. Help yourselves, please. That. And he looks back at the painting. No, I did not paint that.
Well, where'd you get it? I mean, if Bella can afford it, I would imagine it's pretty pricey.
Right. Sorry. I'm afraid, as I said, I'm in a bit of a desperate situation, and that painting, well, we'll get to that. This is my wife and mine's shop. We run it together and have for 12 years now.
She's not a very good housekeeper.
Oh, now hold on just a
Terrible
second.
wait a minute.
here.
Belarus, that's one of those rude things that you don't say.
We talked about this.
Oh, I'm so
That's
sorry.
internal monologue.
Sorry.
What happened here? This looks like it's been wrecked.
She's the love of me life. Cece is her name. But 2 days ago, she disappeared. I think I know where she's gone, but it's somewhere strange, and I'm guessing dangerous?
But what
So-
does that have to do with this painting?
He's
When I
talking
saw
about-
that there were adventurers coming to town, I hoped beyond hope that that you could be the ones to help us. And he, as if taking your cue, he moves back behind the counter again and goes to the strange painting. And he reaches up and he gingerly pulls it off the wall. And for a moment, you have to shield your eyes from a strong glare of purplish gold light emanating from the wall behind it. Your eyes adjust after a second. But what you see, in a way, isn't any easier to behold. A long, thin rift in the wall. Could be. Running from floor to ceiling. Like the plaster separated from age or water damage, but what beyond it isn't lumber or drywall, but a stone pathway that seems to be outdoors again, except you know the shop keeps going. Tall hedges that stretch high beyond where you can see, dotted with colorful, strange-looking flowers, like the entrance to a hedge maze. And what you can see of the sky above is bathed in that strange light, like a bizarre star bathing everything in its violet hue. Everyone roll a history or arcana check for me.
Yeah. 4.
Snuffles, I love you, buddy. You're doing
Nat
great.
20.
There it is. 22.
22.
Arcana.
Beautiful.
17.
All right, all
You know
right,
what
all
it
right.
is? The pus is still in my eye. Like, the pus hasn't left. Like,
Do
I'm
something about it.
looking
You're
the wrong
in
direction.
a place of food where food is eaten and sold. Belarus,
Yes.
you come from money.
Pardon me.
You're well educated, or some of your family is. Mm-hmm. You've heard tales of a land not quite, it's almost parallel to our land. The Feywild.
I've heard of it. I could hear it in the air.
And there's something about the sounds or the sky, about this feeling of purple and gold and nature, and that seemed this wild feeling, and a wall opening into somewhere else, that it just clicks for you. And after a moment, Lyle, and after a moment, Shelly, it starts to all sound of a same to you. Snuffles, you are enjoying another pastry, my friend.
Crikey, that's the strangest kitchen I've ever seen.
At first, we thought it was just a case of bad plasterwork. but it grew so fast. On the second day, we thought we heard a voice. Songbird, songbird, where are you? Cece is a singer, you see. And she's known in town for her voice. We thought it was just someone playing a prank. We were so busy with the festival coming up, we tried not to let it distract us, thinking it was, somebody poking fun. And then yesterday morning, when I got back from picking up the milk, she was gone. Like she just vanished. She left a berry pie sitting out unfinished. It's her favorite. I know it in my claws. She was taken by something inside that maze.
Lyle begins to chirp the theme song to Stranger Things.
Did you try and go in there?
I did, but it's quite confusing in there, and I feel like I got lost after a bit, and I don't know, it feels dangerous in there, and I heard sounds, dangerous sounds, and I'm ashamed. I know we don't know each other, but I hope you can obviously see that I'm a man dealing with a situation well over my ears here. I'd be willing to pay you 1,000 gold if you can find in return my wife.
I will shake his hand. We would be more than honored to take that offer.
Could you just excuse us for a second?
Of course.
And I gather everybody. Okay, so you know how I said I recognized this painting before he moved it out of the way. Okay, so that was all in history and art class. And remember how I said I got sent away? I got sent away because I was skipping class, so I don't know what this is.
We know, Bella.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to
your
make
blank
sure
stare said
we're
everything.
on the same page.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to feel intimidated.
Your O was so much later
Yeah.
after we looked at the painting.
It's
that
true.
we figured it out.
Picked right up on it.
Yeah, you were acting.
All right, we're on the same page. Do you
Yeah.
know what this is, though?
No. I don't know what this is.
Well, so we got to go in there.
All right, let's go in.
What? No, I was asking a question.
Oh,
that was,
okay.
do we have to go in there? Like,
I think we have
do you think
to
like
go.
another,
I think we have to go in there.
like another bakery maybe tried to sabotage his bakery by putting a weird rift in the kitchen?
This doesn't feel like bakery to bakery sabotage to me.
You sure?
I don't know. I haven't
Okay.
seen
Bread
the
on
Yeah,
bread
alright.
could be.
Bread
let
on
me
bread.
change that.
Red on red action is
Bread on bed
Vicious.
crime, very high nowadays.
I think we gotta go in, and honestly, you guys, if we're still in this circle of truth, I think we gotta act confident because this guy seems sad.
Lyle will mimic the sound of songbird, songbird,
I thought you were going to mimic the
I-
sound of crying. Sorry.
and then kind of shrug. What's that all about?
Songbird, I don't...
Well, someone in there must know she sings, right?
She would sing when she would bake.
That's nice.
So they wanted her for her talents?
I don't know.
That's
I haven't
the best
really.
reason to be wanted.
I suppose, unless it's by someone who steals you away in the night.
That's true, but there is a downside.
If someone has stolen your wife, we're going to go in there, we're going to find her, and we're going to murder him.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Snuffles, we don't do that anymore, remember?
Right. We're
Right.
going to go in there, we're going to find him, and we're going to beat him mercilessly.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
small, strange, tattooed bunny.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know what the song Cece would sing sounded like?
Oh, she had all kinds of favorites. She would change from one to another.
I'll spit.
Row,
spit
row,
off
row
his
your
bed.
boat. I don't know.
Row your boat.
row your boat.
I mean,
I love that one.
she
I
whatever
love
whatever
that
took
one.
her. Sometimes popular songs, sometimes standards.
Okay. I'll make a sound similar to a radio station changing as I'm kind of trying to think of all the songs that I know.
Yeah. Oh, that one, or
Well,
she enjoyed Taylor Swift.
What?
No, I am not. Look, I love Taylor Swift. I'm not putting her in this world.
Hey, look, if whatever's in there likes people who sing, all we need to do is sing a little bit, right? And then they'll come out and we can find maybe the woman to his wife. I never got her name. What's her name?
Cece.
Cece. Sorry, I was eating a croissant.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's very loud.
Thank you. They're our favorite.
I think we have to go in.
Okay.
Well, here, before you go, I wanted to give you these. And he pulls out another tray. I made them from our special recipe.
Half of them are missing because I took half of them already.
He presents you with 4 small chocolates with a bright berry nestled on top.
Ooh.
They're made with good berry.
Good, thank you.
Each one will give you 1 hit point when eaten, and they do stack. So if one person eats all 4 of them, 4 hit points.
We have 4?
Yep.
Great.
1 each.
Good berry chocolate.
Are you sure you want, or if Carrie, if you want to say you ate 2 of them.
No, Carrie.
That's scary.
Carrie, not Stella.
Scary.
She deserves it.
Sorry, not
She
Carrie.
comes from money, guys. She deserves it.
If you want to be selfish. No, I'm kidding.
None of us
you
are
do,
dog.
You do.
Part dog, right?
No, I didn't eat any yet.
None of us are
Oh,
part
because of
dog.
allergies?
Oh no, God.
All right.
All right,
Let's just go.
let's go.
I'll go first, no problem. And
Thank you.
Snuffles will come up to the portal and kind of sniff it a little bit, and then slowly.
It's fairly thin, but as you sort of reach your hand through, it can spread, and it's like pushing through a hedge, and sure enough, you kind of are able to, you've got large biceps, you kind of get yourself through, and a little bit of it takes a little bit of squirming, but you get through.
And I follow right behind, and it just swaps me right in the face.
Hey, it's nice in here.
Oh.
I'll pull it apart and offer it to you, Shelly.
One sec. Do you have a picture of your wife?
No, but she's an Aarakocra with blue and gold feathers.
Okay. All right. I can do my best.
I give a fancy bow to, what was his name?
Padrick.
Padrick, and go through the portal, or the rift, rather.
So you hear Padrick's voice clear as a bell. I'll be here waiting. Best of luck. From the other side of the wall, once you're through, but once you're all the way through and you're standing there in this kind of tight, almost claustrophobic hedge maze, it does feel noticeably different. A soft breeze flows between the tall hedges and stone walls as you step onto cobblestone pathways. The hedges are dotted all over with beautiful blue and yellow flowers. Directly above you, the sky is clear with a slight purplish hue, given by the strange sun. But as you look around, your eyes drift back to where you came, and the hole is gone,
Bugger.
Okay, we're in here now.
replaced with a simple stone wall where the crack used to be.
Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
I feel so turned around in here.
This place is weird.
I think we should remember to stick together.
I think we have to follow this path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard not to feel like the leafy walls are closing in on you as you proceed.
Snuffles is gonna take out his glaive, and because he's such a small guy, it like fits together, kind of like one of those extendable mops.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Perfect.
And so he's, all right, I'll take the lead. Everybody stay behind me. And he starts moving his way down the path in the hedge maze.
I'll pull a crossbow out from under a wing and kind of get it at the ready.
I have a dagger.
It's a short bow, not a crossbow.
And I have a torch. Should I just set it on fire?
Let's save that.
I think that's too fast. So.
Okay, well, I mean, we'd get there
Keep
a lot
that in your
faster.
back
You
pocket,
can
though.
see.
Yeah.
Very okay. All right.
Terrifying nihilism. And the longer you're residing in this strange fey realm, the more your senses begin to become overwhelmed by strange sensations of all sorts. You, my friend, can you roll a D100 for me?
Oh no! What are you doing? Please roll well.
It's a flat 30.
All right.
Okay.
Even number. Right. Even.
All right. Should have had this ready. I didn't do it. Talk amongst yourself for half a second.
Maybe maybe one of you could. Well, we're all very small. I was going to say we could boost each other up to look over the
I'm
hedge.
5'9". Is that small?
What? I never noticed your height before. That's actually really tall.
Snuffles, we really have to get your eye looked at.
Sorry,
It's
we
not
haven't had
good.
time. We haven't had time. After the fire, we had to get out of town.
I
So
think you're working with one eye at this point, which is fine. But I'm just saying, I don't think you're admitting that to yourself.
look, the pus makes me look really tough, and if we want more jobs, I'm gonna, it's impressive. Is all I'm saying.
As someone who comes from a mob family,
Yeah?
I'm not sure the pus is doing what you think the pus is doing.
You don't think Snuffles the Pus is a good mob name?
It's reading medical emergency. To me.
Fair.
No, to me as well.
Okay.
Me as well.
I didn't know everyone felt this way.
Do you want to hoist her up so she can have a look-see?
Yeah, happy to do that.
I'm standing on you.
Just kind of doing one of these, and
How tall is the hedge? It's probably.
It goes up at least 20 feet. It's
Okay.
quite tall.
all right, Bella, you get on top of her shoulders, and
This
then
doesn't seem very helpful.
Can you fly?
No, surprisingly, I'm flipping through my character sheet and I'm like, I can't fly. So no.
all right. Well, you're a master
What's
wizard.
our collective height?
Right.
Do we have one to be?
Like 15 feet, maybe.
15. Dang it.
Look, you're a master wizard. Can you do something about getting us up there? I'm looking right at Lyle. I'm looking right at him.
Lyle will cast a minor illusion of Lyle, myself, going around the corner and then try to duck out of your view because I can't do anything about this right now.
Wow, he used magic to avoid the top.
That's Ooh.
30 wasn't good enough.
It wasn't. Oh, we got two.
66.
Wow.
These numbers
Nearly
don't.
the devil's
These numbers
number.
don't feel
That
good.
feels interesting. There is, as you're taking this in and constantly trying to decide.
I think we're all stacked on
do-
top of
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, this is more
You know, I deserve that for leaving you a moment to
leaning
talk about
You
yourself.
can give us an
I just see
activity.
bushes. I see more hedge.
If you don't give us like a coloring book or something, you don't know what's going to happen.
You hear an odd grating metallic noise, which is from the 30. You hear this, it's odd and discordant from in this place that seems to be surrounded by wild nature, but there's a and it's impossible to tell where it's coming from, but it sounds it without even knowing. Sure, if you like, actually. Yeah. It sounds a little intimidating, and it does seem to be building. And without even realizing it, you do start quickening your pace a little bit around this, deeper into the hedge maze.
So just all stacked on one another. We're just hurrying.
We gotta
we
get
should
down.
get down.
I think we need to roll. Or what do we
down.
need to roll? Acrobatics checks to see how long you can stay on each other's shoulders. What do we? Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 3. So
So we take a step and follow.
yeah, I immediately fall into the bushes. Okay, that I don't like that.
We can't tell where it's coming from.
It does seem to be just coming from all around. And what is almost a little more unsettling is from this, as you get a little further, the smells of the bakery are long gone, unfortunately. And what started as an odd floral scent, it does start to give away to something sickly. And there is a smell of cherry cough syrup, like that very sickly, oddly fruit, but something darker and thicker underneath it. As it's just you feel it kind of closing in on you, and really it make one paranoid. It's almost dizzying as you press on through the maze.
Does it still feel like the maze is closing in on us?
It's there isn't so much a visual representation of it closing in on you. It just starts to feel like it's never ending, and when you look in all directions, it's almost like an optical illusion as you feel it, and you find yourselves, without even realizing it, quickening your pace.
I shove my hand into the bush to see what happens.
Sure. It gets a few inches in, and there is a stone wall.
Okay, we can't go through it. You're welcome.
Thank you for telling us. Snuffles is gonna keep up his posturing, but he is starting to feel a little nervous. So he's gonna start humming Taylor Swift. Just a little bit.
Which
to
one? Which
himself.
one? Are we
Well,
going?
you said
to
shake it
Swift?
off.
We go
so he's gonna be
1989?
like,
Yeah, let's do it.
Shake
Yeah.
it
Oh my
off.
gosh.
Shake it off.
Snuffles, Snuffles, you're doing that thing, that
What-
nervous
what-
tick.
I can't
thing.
help it. It's
I'm getting skittish, so I'll start
You
sprinting.
moving? Yeah.
screaming.
Sprinting.
Oh, I think it's screaming.
Sprint screaming. It's a new Olympic event. You round a bend and find yourself standing in front of a tall, arched wooden door, painted gold and flanked by 2 stone pillars.
Okay, this feels like the only way to go.
Belarus just walks up to it and knocks.
As you reach your hand out, and as your hand comes within a couple inches of touching the doorknob, it opens.
Open sesame.
And suddenly that harsh metallic grating sound and that cherry cough syrup smell, which was just like you could feel it in your mouth, they give away. And in front of you, as the door fully opens, you find yourselves looking into a beautifully manicured courtyard outside of a tall stone building.
Well, this is more like it.
A fountain in the center of the courtyard gurgles pleasantly, and at the opposite end of the courtyard, you see a chubby satyr with wild curly hair surrounding curved ram's horns on his head, snacking on what looks to be a chocolate croissant, and humming a jaunty tune to himself as he leans against a big red door.
Does he see us?
Yeah. Probably takes him a minute because he's enjoying that croissant.
Hi.
Hello?
Oi, where you from?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm from here.
What? That's amazing. You sound just like my cousin.
Oh. Yeah, you sound a bit familiar too.
Yeah.
Are you from the Feywild?
No, warned to be. Wasn't born here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's quite enjoyable.
Yeah, quite.
Oh, I mean, they tell me I haven't left here in ages.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hello.
Sorry.
Should we get closer?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, you can come over, sure.
Yeah, oh yeah, Snuffles will just, once he hears the voice, he'll be like, hey! And he'll just-
Hello.
Where is here?
Oh, welcome to the Labyrinth of Valkyria. I am Ziggy the Doorman, guardian of the inner chamber, and steward of the Weeping Waterway. With a flourish, he blows a short melody on his pan flute. I was told someone might come this way.
So you're the keeper of the maze?
No, not the whole maze. No, of course, I'm just one guy.
Oh.
No, I'm the keeper of this door, this courtyard, and a little bit of what's within.
Oi, did you see someone come through here recently?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did.
A woman.
What did they look like?
I saw a bird person and yeah, Sir Rudolph.
A what?
Rudolph?
Rudolph.
Like a reindeer?
No, he's not a reindeer, no. If there was an opposite of a reindeer, that'd be him.
Did you say a rude elf?
Rudolph.
A Rudolph?
His name.
Sorry, there's a book in the library. We'll read Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's what I thought you were. It's an obscure reference.
No. He's a man, sort of, like an elf, actually. He is an elf, and he is kind of rude. I never put that together.
Was he with...
Do you think his parents named him Rudolph because they knew he was rude when they first met him? He was just a baby.
Sometimes you just have a feeling about people.
Yeah. Weird.
But was he with the bird woman?
Oh, yeah.
Did the bird woman
In fact,
seem...
that's where I got this. And he holds up the chocolate croissant.
Did the bird woman seem all right?
She didn't seem happy.
Was she crying?
I don't really like to, it's not really my business.
Was she crying?
I mean, maybe. I'm not sure.
Which way did they go?
Through the door.
How do we get through the door?
Oh, funny you should ask. So,
Is it?
Is it funny?
I don't think anybody laughed.
as guardian of the inner chamber, it is my sworn duty to make sure no one unworthy proceeds any further into the labyrinth. So in order to pass, you must answer my riddles. Do you like riddles?
Not really.
I don't even know what a riddle is yet.
Also, if he's not looking at you, it's because he can't see out of that one eye.
Oh, yeah.
He
All right.
refuses to admit it to himself.
You guys are weird.
Yeah.
I like you.
Yeah.
Lyle would like
Like
to
you
look
too.
at the door and see if there's a lock on it.
No, just a handle. I don't know why I'm talking like this right now.
No, that's fine.
I'm having a hard time leaving
It's
this character
addictive.
behind.
Lyle will say to the satyr in his voice, well, what are your riddles 3?
There's 5 actually, but if you
What?
get 3 right, then you get to go through.
5 riddles?
5 riddles.
Seems like an excessive amount, but all right.
I don't know. We'll see how we're doing on time.
All right, fair.
We're doing okay so far.
I'm game.
Are you ready?
Sure.
I mean, you can prep however you like.
I don't think you can really prep for a riddle.
No, it's not right. Look, I didn't study coming in. Yeah.
That's true. All right, riddle number 1. So not far from here, there's a family called the Mustard family. Mr. and Mrs. Mustard have 6 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many children are in the Mustard family?
Lyle sits on the ground.
That's it? You just sit on the ground?
I will say you get 2 phone a friends. Otherwise, audience, please be quiet.
But,
And by phone a friend, I mean you can ask these lovely people out here.
Could you repeat
the
that?
riddle?
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Mustard have 6 daughters, and each daughter has 1 brother. How many children are in the Mustard family?
wait a minute, I'm an idiot.
These aren't that hard, guys.
Well, I mean, it's
7.
one. So I just want to make sure I get it. So there's 6 daughters and 1 brother. 1 brother.
Each daughter has 1 brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
7.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Do we only get one chance?
I think that's how riddles work. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we each get a guess.
The answer is 7. Congratulations.
Well, yeah. That's why we brought him.
Yeah, me too.
In the other direction, there's a rooster sitting on the roof of a barn facing west. If it laid an egg, would the egg roll to the north or to the south?
Well, a rooster laying an egg.
In the other direction.
Facing west.
I've never seen a rooster lay an egg. Have you ever seen a rooster lay an egg?
I don't think a rooster can lay an egg. Actually, that's a really good point.
What?
That is correct. A rooster can't lay eggs.
Oh my goodness, Snuffles!
I did it.
You don't need eyesight to figure out a riddle.
This is gonna go to his head.
His eye's just getting more and more crusted over.
I was hoping it would like slowly be healing it.
The third riddle is this. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack, but smile at me and I'll smile back. What am I?
Smile at me, smile. I don't smile.
Smile if my accent is too incomprehensible.
Could you repeat?
A mirror.
that? Oh yeah.
That is correct.
Oh!
Aye, 3 for 3.
Let's go for
For
5.
those of
Let's
you
go
who
for
don't
Do
five.
you want to go 5 for 5? I
We're
didn't
doing
plan
fine
for that,
for
but how about this? I'll give you a superior healing potion if you go 5 for 5.
Wow. For
Lyle's
those of you
into
who
this now
don't
and he's
watch
now
the
standing
show,
up.
we are terrible at this. So this is
I
really
was
good.
gonna say,
Really exciting.
never
Everybody
get
at
the
home watching
reputation
is
as the
always
one
like,
in the
yeah.
party who's good at puzzles, because that's me, and
Yeah.
DMs like to torture me with it. So I like to pass it on.
All right.
All right, number 4. Marking mortal privation when firmly in place, an enduring summation inscribed in my face. What am I?
I think we got cocky.
It could be a carrot tattoo.
Marking mortal privation when firmly in place, an enduring summation inscribed in my face.
I think I might need to ask the spirits.
Yeah.
You do?
Let's ask the spirits.
Spirits. Okay. How do we do
Spirits, spirits, come forth. Oh, just one spirit. There's so many spirits. I can't hear.
that? Okay, what right here? What'd you say?
There's a clear.
Tombstone.
A tombstone.
Ah.
Oh.
Tombstone is correct.
Oh, spirits, spirits.
Yes.
It's as if the voices are coming through these hedges, and it's as this chaotic energy of the Fae, and you're hearing these strange, and yes, from out of nowhere, from the face of a flower, a very beautiful flower, it says, Tombstone. And you're like, yeah, that must be it.
Bro. Yeah, whenever a flower talks to me, I listen.
This place is on our side for
That's
sure.
very wise indeed. Final question. At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen. What are they? At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen. What are they?
So, like at night, right? Like.
I feel like you're just at the beginning of the riddle.
No, wait a minute.
Let's break this down.
It's like if someone were to come and like take our stuff at night, right? And then it's gone in the morning, right?
But without being fetched, I think we might need the spirits again.
Oh, let me call the spirits. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, call spirits. I think it's a good
You got a
idea.
whole
Spirits
family in the
come
front row
forth.
who look very.
Spirits, right there. It's the stars. Is it the stars?
Congratulations, you did so well. Well done, everyone. Well done.
Nicely done.
And from his back pocket, from his back belt, he pulls out a very delicious-looking superior healing potion.
Thank you. I'm gonna take that, Bella, not you.
I'll hand him my piece of chocolate.
Sometimes she likes to just drink them because she doesn't realize how rare they are.
Oh, right. Yeah, does she come from money?
Yes.
Yeah, they're weird.
How did you guess?
Just a hunch, I suppose. Well, you did so well, and the large red door opens behind him. I suppose you'll be leaving now.
Any tips for when we're in there?
Oh, tips. Do you like getting wet?
I do. I'm a CL.
Oh, right. Maybe you should forget about that part.
A CL.
I'm sorry. Maybe you would be best if you try to ignore your sea elf instincts.
Okay, so ignore the water.
I mean, ignore it or just avoid it.
Splish splash, don't go taking a bath.
Okay.
But anyway, have fun. I'm magically held to this courtyard. Hate to lose the company.
Hey, I'm gonna miss you.
Hey,
I just feel like we had a connection.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Thanks.
Belarus puts 2 croissants next to the stool.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
You're
It
good
seems
chap.
the flowers and the other old spirits of nature around here really are rooting for you guys. So, I mean, wish you the best.
Yeah, thanks. Maybe you can come visit us sometime.
Oh, that'd be
He's
nice.
magically bound to the courtyard.
Yeah, I
As
can't
our
really leave.
subject.
I've been here for decades.
Oh, gosh.
Well,
Say it.
see you later.
Plenty of time to come up with more riddles, though. Have fun!
I'll go
In
through the
front of
door.
you, through the large red door, is a much darker chamber.
Oh, fun.
A rectangular stone hall about 80 feet long and 30 feet wide, with architecture matching that of the courtyard, complete with arched ceilings and slatted windows.
I
Though-
light a torch.
There are candelabras, but yes, it is dark.
Fire's bitter. It's just so.
Don't light it on fire,
Okay, don't light
And as you look out, oddly, there are windows on the side walls, but as the door closes behind you, it's night outside the windows, which it was blazing sun in the courtyard moments ago.
Okay. It's light enough in here we can see.
Yeah.
Do we see any exit or entrance aside from the one that we just came through?
Once the door closes, the room becomes deathly quiet, except for the sound of running water. And sure enough, once your eyes adjust, you can see that a river is running through the center of the room. Obviously man-made, formed by a large trench carved into the stone floor and about 8 feet wide. The water within is dark and brackish. Here and there, lazily floating on top, you see loose flower petals. The river flows to the left. Curiously, the wall on the far right, where the river begins, is entirely comprised of stone. The river seemingly originates from nowhere, and yet it continues to move. On the left wall, where the river leads, is another door. This door is black, with a large gilded doorknob. The door is about 4 feet wide and is partially submerged in the water, positioned in the center of the river.
He said don't get wet.
Yeah, he said don't avoid my instincts, which is to jump in that river.
And that looks like the only way out.
I'd like to cast knock.
Aye. Oh, you would you? Sure.
Maybe. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know, maybe. Yes. So, I've never used this one before.
Yeah,
Familiar?
as you approach the, get a little closer to the door, and you cast this. There is a large reverberating knock sound. As this large black door, you don't see a lock of any kind. It starts to slowly swing open. You can see that it's mildly ajar.
All of these doors just open for me.
But as you get, it's like you've got.
Opportunities abound.
It's like you're born on third base. And as you step closer to cast this spell, Belarus, you suddenly realize, as you're taking a look, what's in the river. It is filled with dozens of bodies. An assortment of creatures, elves, gnomes, goblins, satyrs, centaurs, and more. All of them face up, floating softly on their backs just below the surface, each of them clasping a small bouquet of dying flowers to their chest.
Am I standing in the water?
No, you're off to the side.
Okay, I was like,
Unless
am I
you-
in it
unless
now?
you wanna
That's
be.
well,
If you want to get in the dead river, be my guest.
no.
As you step back a little bit, the water directly in front of you seems to churn and bubble. And suddenly, from the center of the commotion, a figure slowly rises. A head covered in wet hair and bluish, sickly pale skin. A female elven face, almost translucent, with the cold grip of the watery grave from which she comes.
Shelly, does this person look familiar to you?
Her shoulders and midsection
That's really
continue to
reductive.
rise as you see she is dressed in a simple, elegant shift. Her bare feet crest the waves as she levitates in mid-air, her head hanging low in a terrifying stillness. Her frail neck cracks softly as her chin rises in your direction, and with a horrifying sound, she lets out a
I will mimic that scream.
One of you was enough. One of you was enough. We didn't need that one again.
I'm gonna put myself between Bella and whatever that is.
Okay, I can communicate with beasts, sea beasts, swimming speed beasts, on like
That ain't no beast.
I don't know, whatever that is.
Could be.
In beasts, with people with the swimming suit, I can communicate. So I.
Wait a minute.
But with the swimming suit?
Did you call me a beast?
No, I'm sorry. I just meant I could with what? Hi.
Hello? Who are you?
It was just the way you entered. I didn't realize you were gonna speak.
Hi.
Common.
Is this? Is she still screaming and they understand each
No,
other?
I'm not
Okay.
screaming. I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Sorry. Hi.
Are you from Tas?
Yeah.
I'm Daphne. I'm from Thasha City.
Hi, Shelly. Sponge.
Shelly.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a sea. Wait, Sponge?
I gotta stop saying my full name.
Girl, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, you doing good?
Yeah, doing good. I'm taking a break from the family.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally. I get it.
Yeah.
It's tough, right?
Forever.
Hard out here.
Yeah, it's hard. Do I know her?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's hard out here, girl.
What are you guys doing here?
Girly, let me tell you. It is a wild story.
No way.
We are looking for someone. We're like trying to be good.
Are you looking for me?
Is your name Cece?
No, it's Daphne.
Yeah, right.
Are
no.
you lost, Daphne? Do you need help?
I mean, I like full on died here in this like weird hedge maze thing last year.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Do y'all take turns getting up out of the water like
No.
that? Screaming?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know the rules of that. I think it was just sort of my turn to feel inspired to come up and say hi.
It was a real good entrance.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So how'd you die?
Well, all right. So I came to Corey
Is that
Glen
rude?
on.
Should I not?
I came to Corey Glen on midsummer break with like friends, and one night this guy said, "Come see my labyrinth," and he was kind of cute and like this edgelord prince. He's like in an edgelord Prince Charming kind of way. So I said whatever, and next thing I know, I'm trapped and I like can't get out.
Was his name Rudolph by chance?
Yes, he sucks.
Yeah, we've heard about him.
Wait, does this mean Cece was like leaving Padrick? Like, is Rudolph really handsome and she was leaving him?
I don't
I don't know.
know. We
You think
should
it's like an
assume that.
No.
Well, I feel like Rudolph's nefarious, so maybe he doesn't just go with people.
Okay, he
Consent
sometimes
to go
grabs
with him. I don't know
I
what-
see. All right.
So Rudolph put you here?
I mean, yeah. Well, he didn't put me here. I was just once I thought I got away from him, but there's like full-on monsters here. I ran, and then I got tired, and like the rest is history.
And then
literally.
you like died.
And then I full-on died.
Was this during the Hearth Festival?
Yeah, that's the time to go to Corey Glen, so I heard, except for the whole, getting abducted into strange labyrinths thing.
Would you say that any of these fine dead folk that are in the water here with you, would you say about once a year a new one shows up?
I mean, I don't know. Like, some of these people, I think some of these people are like from here, and then some people are like transfers, like me.
You transferred into this
Like,
river?
I mean, like she'll point down to like a centaur. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of guy before.
Oh. Okay, so look, you know what?
I think these are just like all of us who like died in the labyrinth or whatever.
That's sad.
What's the approximation of how many bodies are in the river?
I mean, right now the room is not giant, so there's really only so many, but 12 to 15 maybe.
Enough. Oh, okay. Look, time is a bit of the essence for us. We're looking for a woman named Cece. Have you seen anybody? I don't know how easy it is to see from the river.
No, I haven't, but I mean, you know.
Can you ask those people down there if they've seen them?
No,
Because
they're
maybe
dead.
you weren't up. But you're dead. Don't you take turns? You come up out of the
I
water.
don't really
and you
know how
do
this
the
works.
screaming
I'm sorry.
thing.
I mean, I can try, but all right, but there is actually some stuff I can get you. Like if you're trying to like, you know, do good stuff, I think there's some stuff in this river I can get to help you.
Listen, we want to avenge your death as well as Cece here, who's not dead, hopefully.
Girl, that is so nice.
Yeah, girly. So what we want to do is we want to find this Rudolph and Snuffles.
Yeah.
What do we want to do to Rudolph?
We're gonna beat him mercilessly.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No,
that sounds
Snuffles.
awesome.
You said I could beat him. What? No.
Rudolph is kidnapping
No, you
women.
you
I think
totally
it's
can
fair.
you totally can beat him
See,
mercilessly.
see,
Yeah,
they're
behind that.
enabling me.
Yeah.
Great.
I feel like that's a light punishment.
I just don't want him to slip back into his old life. Okay?
I don't think that's gonna help. It's not.
The weird scary bunny, I like his vibe.
Well, thanks. I like your vibe.
Cool.
Quick question. Do you find his eye pus intimidating?
Hey, you know what?
It could be that I'm dead, but no, I think it's nice.
Thank you. You see, some people have real taste.
Okay, we want to avenge your death.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I think I can help you out.
Okay.
All right, I need 2 more people.
I hope she picks something real good up out of that riverbed.
Hey, you guys think I got a chance with her?
I don't think this is the time.
I don't
to
think
date.
this
Well, no,
is
I'm
the
not. I'm just saying.
time.
I feel like we had a connection.
She's dead.
Yeah.
I think you should go for it.
Thank you. Thank you, Lyle.
Your type has really changed.
Yeah, it has.
Snuffles.
It's gotten really morose.
I feel like you've made a lot of friends in this maze.
What? You know, I'm kind of a people person. I've always said about myself.
Snuffles, you don't want us to leave you here, do you? I don't want to live here, so if you want to be coming with me, you can't stay here.
Oh. Well, all right. I guess I don't have to stay here. It just seemed nicer than people let on. That's all I'm saying.
But would it make you happy to
No,
stay
I don't
here?
know.
I do want you to be happy.
Well, that's why I like you so much.
Lyle will start singing the theme song to Days of Our Lives. I don't.
I don't know. I was looking forward to it.
These are the days of our lives. That's all I know. It's not a song.
You know the intro.
Yeah.
After a moment, Daphne sinks above this kind of softly gurgling brackish water, and after a little, she comes back up with an armful with 3 objects. And the first one, rolled by my friend over there, is a potion of greater healing. So you
We
get
are
2
awesome.
big old healing potions now. And the second is another potion that is labeled Potion of Animal Friendship.
Aw.
Do what you will with that.
Oh, pocket that one.
Allows you to cast Animal Friendship. And the third is a scroll that's a little wet, and she is like trying to like shake it out. She's like, I think this is helpful, but I hope these are helpful.
Is it magic?
Yeah.
Can you
It
read
is a
it?
scroll of Tensor's floating disc.
So, what?
Thank you.
Scroll of Tensor's floating disc.
Oh, what does that do, wizard?
I know, and I'm gonna hand it to you, Belarus.
Oh, well, let's take a look here. It says, let me ask the spirits if they can help me with this language. just
Tensor's
now.
floating disc creates a small circular horizontal plane of force, 3 feet in diameter and 1 inch thick, that floats 3 feet above the ground in an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. The disc remains for 1 hour and can hold up to 500 pounds.
Is this like Serena's disc?
It is a little bit.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. If more weight is placed on it, the spell ends and everything on the disc falls to the ground.
Okay, we're gonna have to do a collective weight check, which is always awkward, but we just gotta do it.
I'm light as a feather.
It's true. Okay, we're probably good. Daphne, thank you so much. We're gonna avenge your death.
Thank you so much. Can I come with you?
Honestly,
Can you?
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
You want to join us?
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna take down Sir Rudolph, I want to be there. I think I can help.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lead the
I think-
way.
Awesome.
We always like
Wait,
more people
I'm gonna
joining
do a quick
us.
perception check.
Or an insight?
Insight,
Yeah,
yeah.
be my guest.
Okay, well, it's not great. 12?
There's something kind of oddly, no, not oddly, terrifying about her. I mean, you were staring into the face of basically like the girl from The Ring,
Yeah.
except, you know, a little
Yeah.
older. And so there is a real kind of zeal to her. So she's like, yeah, let's do it. But you believe her. You believe she wants
Okay.
what you want.
Okay.
Are you allowed to leave here?
I mean, I think as long as I follow the river, I think I'm good.
Okay, we'll walk along the river. You can stay in the river.
Yeah. But
Well,
you stay away. Like, don't get in the river.
We can't.
don't want
But the
to.
door goes like you have to go through
Yeah,
the
you
door.
don't.
But
Yeah.
the disc.
The disc.
What about it?
If we activate it, we can go
we
on
can
top
we can
of
go
the
on
river.
top of the river.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. And would you like you use the scroll to cast the spell?
Yes.
Sure. I will flick my wings like I'm casting a spell.
Okay. And sure enough, just a slate gray looks like a stone slab. You're trying to like place it basically between you to the door to give you a nice little place
Just
to stop.
above the river
Yeah.
so that we can float through the door
Perfect.
above the river.
Easily enough done. You're able to cast the spell and walk from onto the stone back of it, and the door is open. You're able to push it open.
Does this thing have a driver? How do we even?
I think it follows the river.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's what it
Okay.
feels like. Let's get on because it is moving.
Okay, let's go.
You pass through the door, out of the dark stone chamber, and once again the sky is above you. But the soft purple hues of earlier have given way to rumbling, threatening clouds. Every few minutes, lightning cracks and bolts across the sky. We're getting close. I should warn you, like I said earlier, though, like Rudolph sucks.
Okay, any tips?
He's got like this super weird like pet or something, like a nasty little like ball of evil. Just be careful around it. That's the thing that got me.
Okay.
Does he have any other friends, or is it just him and that ball of whatever you said?
That's it. He's like been alone for like a long time, I think.
If I may ask, why did you go with this guy?
I don't want to relitigate this. It's just, you know, I was on midsummer break and a cute guy says, I've got a labyrinth, and he's cute. And, you know, it's just, look, I was trying to have fun.
Okay.
I get it. We're all searching.
So initially he's charming, but then his true colors show through.
Yeah.
Got it. I know that type.
Yeah, I mean, if there's only one guy, I'm not worried about it.
I think we need to be a little worried, to be frank.
No, Snuffles.
No, to be honest, I think we need to be a little worried.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know I'm talking to you, right?
Oh, it's me. I think I got this. Snuffles very confidently is again at the front of the party. Did you say we're still on the disc on the river?
If you like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So and he's going to be using his glaive to help push the,
Yeah, like punting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very nice.
So where do we go from here, Def?
Well, I guess we just like follow the river and you find yourself in a circular clearing. It's as if you reached the center of the maze, and really, I think. In the center of this circular clearing is a single stone wall standing on its own. It reaches as high as you can see, but it's not connected to anything. It's literally just like a 5-foot thick stone wall. A large golden door has been built into the wall, similar to the others you've seen, but twice as wide. A single beam of sunlight breaks through these rising thunderclouds above, illuminating the door. And on the facade are bouquets of wilting flowers and a large knocker in the shape of a skull.
Bella, you want to do the honors?
Oh, sure. No. Bella knocks.
You
and
reach
then,
out,
yeah.
and it's hefty. It is a very large knocker. You
Could
can
I
do-
get some help, Snuffles?
Yeah,
Snuffles.
Of course. Happy to
If you'd
to
like
help.
to roll a strength check with advantage.
Sweet.
Uh,
you roll.
or
it,
it's
'cause
not- yeah, who-
I'm
yeah.
helping you. Roll
Yes.
with
Okay.
advantage.
I'll summon a mage hand to help a little bit too.
Sure. The two rabbits reaching up to grab.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good. Oh, that was an 11 advantage.
There you go.
Oh, 17.
17. Yeah, sure enough, with help from Snuffles, you reach up and grab this, and you just let it go, because it's quite a heavy knocker.
Crush my mage hand. Ow.
Ah! The knocker lands against the door with a resounding thud. and the door easily starts to swing open.
I love this.
You're really good at doors.
Ahead of you is a huge cathedral, at least 100 feet wide and maybe 400 feet long. Gray light streams in through the tall arched windows, and a long ornate rug stretches from the doorway to the far end. The side aisles are filled with dark wooden pews. The river seems to, once it gets through the door, as it flows through the door, it seems to flow off to one side and then up the right aisle. On the stage, far in front of you, 400 feet away, you see a feathered figure dressed in a long black beaded gown. A beautiful Aarakocra woman with big, thoughtful eyes. And from here, you think you see blue and yellow feathers, singing a haunting, sad melody, and her voice fills the chamber. Along the right side of the chamber, you see the continuation of the Weeping Waterway flowing towards the chancel in front of the stage. Also at the front, near to Cece, but keeping its distance, you see what looks like a moving, undulating pile of... You're not sure. It's pale in color and bubbling with restless energy. If there's patrons of our show, you already know what it is, and don't give it away, because it's kind of hilarious. But beyond all that, at the far end of the chamber, sitting atop an elaborate throne of gnarled, decayed wood, intertwined with fungus and covered partially by creeping mold, is a tall, pale figure in armor that looks to be made of the same substance as the throne. His silvery hair sits atop his head in misshapen perfection, his legs draped over one side of the throne in a pose that exemplifies barely contained boredom. As the door opens fully with a boom against the far wall, Cece's singing stops, and the figure on the throne claps loudly. Well done, my love, well done. Oh, we have guests to enjoy the festivities. What a nice surprise.
Rudolph.
Welcome to the Temple of Alkea, new friends. I'm so pleased you've made it through the Labyrinth. You're just in time to meet my new bride, Cece.
She's already married. We met her husband.
Yes, I don't know if marriages transfer over to the Feywild. Things here are a bit looser, a bit more chaotic.
Then why get married?
Why'd you call her your
That's a good
bride?
point.
Yeah.
Seems like everybody could just have an open relationship.
Yeah,
There wouldn't be any
seem
problems.
like it really has any.
You know, with some
bearing.
counseling, it could really work out.
Yeah.
It's funny you ask, you know. I've been stationed and forsworn to be the guardian of this temple for, it feels almost like a millennia. But as you can see, I don't have a lot of company.
I'll gesture to the river and say, seems like you have enough friends already. Ha!
I don't know if you know this, dear boy, but they're dead.
You did say new bride.
Yes.
Do you have an old bride somewhere?
There have been others.
Where are they?
Where's Daphne?
They're not alive, I guarantee that much. And Daphne's right there with you.
How did they
I
die?
definitely did not marry him. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
My bad.
How did they die?
Let's not relitigate this, friends. There's monsters,
I'm just saying you are the common denominator if I'm just going to deduce this real
I
quick.
really am not in the mood to explain myself to two rabbits, a bird person, and,
Oh, we are, right?
whatever you are.
A seal.
A sea elf. Sure.
Really?
Really what?
Nah, never mind.
Sorry.
Well, look, hey, Cece, and I'm going to yell up
She is motionless as Rudolph stands and moves alongside her.
Cece, how you doing? My name is Snuffles. Do you want to marry this man?
Of course she does.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Cece.
She has her head bowed, and for a moment you almost feel like she might be magically held in place. He takes her hand in his, giving a dramatic kiss, and you see her swiftly pull it away from him in a show of barely contained disgust. She's never been happier.
I'm still waiting for her to answer.
I think the lady doesn't want to marry you.
Well, now, it takes everyone time to get used to the labyrinth, of course. I mean, you're all got time now here. I don't think you're going to leave.
Again, it really feels like you're rushing into marriage, which is like a legally binding thing.
So I'm quick to love. Is that a terrible thing?
You can love without marriage. just
I
don't
know
feel
once I
like-
heard her voice come drifting in through the door of my labyrinth, I said, that's the woman for me.
Okay, listen, we demand you give us CC. I'm gonna cut to the chase. It's nice,
it's-
like, getting to know you, I guess, but we would like the woman back.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
I'll make puppy dog eyes and go, pretty please, and then cast Charm Person on.
All right.
Do it.
I would love if that's how this ended. It's just like, yeah.
See how it is.
Here's hoping.
Okay, sure.
If not a bird, maybe a blackbird?
Charm person, you say?
Oh, it's a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes.
I think you're going to succeed.
Is there an advantage? Advantage?
It does not matter for us.
Just pointing
That
at the wall.
is
there an
a
advantage?
17.
He succeeds.
You are quite handsome, my bird friend, but I'm afraid you're not quite as lovely as my new bride. Cece, you see her standing there, and she locks eyes with you, Shelly, through this dark beaded veil in her eyes, and it's as if she's trying to speak, and the only thing that comes out is a song. Please. Please. Please.
Oh, all right. I've definitely heard enough, and I'm going to start walking towards the altar.
Yes, come join us, why don't you? Careful for my companion down there. They are a bit unpredictable.
And I look down at whatever is undulating on the carpet.
As you move nearer, the smell from the creature is rather surprising and a little familiar. Flour and salt. Is that sourdough bread?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
How would
no.
You see, I've had a lot of time to myself and a lot of isolation. One does strange things. I tried to make a sourdough bread starter. It's a starter!
You have a mother dough here?
I tried making bread, but I'm afraid it got
dough.
away from me a little bit. Now it's got a mind of its own.
Oh.
I'll flick 2 blades onto the tips of my feathers and say, well, let's get baking.
The ceremony's about to begin. Maybe one of you would even like to officiate, eh?
Bella.
Oh, yes, I would love to officiate.
Bella, give me your torch.
Okay. And then, what am I?
And do you step forward to the stage?
Yeah,
And
I thought you were already
Snuffles
married.
is charging forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. You want me to marry you?
Yes, that
Even
would be
though
wonderful.
you're already married. Okay, we can do this. Okay, step forward.
No, I mean, she's my bride to be. I'm sorry if I misspoke earlier.
All right, time is weird here, I know. Okay, okay, so we step up. Come closer, come closer. Why don't, actually, you know what? I want to do a little zhuzhing on Cece. I'm going to take her over here just for a second.
No, we don't have time for that, dear. No. Let's just say the words and get this done.
This is forever you're talking about. You
Yeah, I would like
listen,
forever to
Don't you
start as
want
soon
her
as
to
possible.
feel beautiful?
You, sir, can I speak frankly? Not to Frank. Just bluntly, I'm just being really clear.
Yeah.
You've been married a lot of times, it sounds like.
I mean, what's a lot?
Just listen. And it hasn't worked out pretty clearly. So maybe
I'm a hopeless romantic.
try something new this time. Give your bride a second to, gussy up.
She looks beautiful, doesn't she?
And I can I roll a persuasion?
Yeah, sure.
She looks no, not 20.
Okay.
She looks beautiful, but Rudolph, this is forever. Think about what happened when you were making sourdough because you were so bored in here alone. Forever, she could be your cure to boredom. You're everything.
I mean, that's the hope, isn't it? To find a companion to stay together for the rest of your days. I could hear her singing for all of eternity.
don't
Of course,
you
all
wanna-
she can do now is sing, but
Don't you want to remember this moment
of course.
fondly? Then give her a second.
All right, do what you'll do. Go on.
All right.
Bella?
I am a
Yes.
little nervous, I'm not going to lie.
Give me
It's
that
only the
potion. Do you have
27th time I've been married.
Do you have that greater healing potion?
greater healing.
Potion. Bella, gently pours it into her mouth, into Cece's mouth.
Okay.
And some of it's, of course, dribbling down her chin because she's kind of out of it. But anyway, but I kind of force feed her this, and then what happens to her?
So
not
you
Zizi.
lift this veil, and you're like, here, take this.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to give a nervous bride like a glass of champagne or something to calm her a little bit. But she's just, and she, as you're even doing this, her eyes are brimming with tears, just locked with you. And you do it, and she's just, get us out of here.
Okay, we'll do it. Snuffles.
Let me guess here. I'll go down to the river and put a little of the water. Well, no, actually, I have a canteen with water.
Strange sound from the bird.
I have my canteen with water with me, and I'm heating it up. But
Oh.
just like
Okay.
trying to hide this from him. Just letting you know.
Okay. Snuffles.
Yeah.
We have to get her out of here right now.
You got it. And I'm just gonna hop up on stage, well, not hop up on stage. I'm still coming down the aisle. I
Hello
guess,
there,
right?
friend.
Hey, look here. We're taking a girl and we're leaving, and that's it.
You're cute.
Don't call me cute, friend.
Uh-oh.
I got a hair trigger.
No. Uh-oh, no.
I'm shocked it took you this long. And with that, as he's just looking down at you, he's quite tall, staring down at you, you hear, boom, the door closes behind you. No. Roll initiative, everyone.
This is going to be the shortest battle ever.
No.
We got this.
Okay, all right, darlings.
Fantastic.
10. I think I have advantage on all it.
I
Don't I?
have 21.
We have a little bit of time, so let's see how this goes.
No, I think I
You
know.
can add your
So
proficiency
fast?
bonus. too.
19.
We just had our advantage.
Nice.
I have a 16.
Okay,
Oh, sorry. 15.
nice. $15, Bella. And what about you, my friend?
21.
21.
The rogue.
Wow.
I'm a rogue, not a wizard.
All this time.
All this time.
Okay. Where the heck are you?
Technical question: am I concentrating on this disc?
No, it is not. It is not a concentration spell, thankfully. Okay, Lyle, it is your turn.
Lyle's not going to take a moment to think. He will begin cutting it close to where Snuffles is and try to throw 2 daggers or 1 dagger at Rudolph.
Okay. Yeah. Roll 2 attacks. I'll say you're easily within 20 feet if you'd like to be.
Cool. The first one's an 11.
Miss.
The second one is a 19.
19 hits. He is wearing this dark fungal armor. You get the sense
Ew.
this recurring theme of rot and decay.
Cool. 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points.
Nice.
Yeah, that is again, your first dagger goes wide, but the second one seems to just stick into the side shoulder as it seems to just knock away some of the mushrooms and a little bit of it's piercing the steel armor underneath. Ah! Say, that's not good show, old boy. Oh, you said 8?
8.
Great,
Yeah.
great.
I guess I'll mimic. I'm just getting started.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'll just close the distance. So I'm trying to stay near Snuffles, but not 5 feet within Rudolph, if that's possible.
Sure, yeah, okay.
I'm next, I think.
Yes, yes, Shelly, you are next.
What is our sourdough dog doing?
The sourdough dog seems to be bubbling angrily and is probably advancing on Bella, who is standing next to Cece.
How far from me? Within 30 feet?
Yeah, oh yeah, we'll say so.
Okay, so I've heated the water at this point,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna say, okay, if there's one thing that deactivates sourdough, it's too hot of water, and this yeast is overactive, and I'm just gonna spray it with a bunch of hot water.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I tried sourdough for a long time, and I always got the water too hot.
It's gonna make a dexterity saving throw, I think.
Okay.
That seems to make sense for spraying something for hot water. Yes. Okay.
Does the blob of sourdough have good dexterity?
That's a good question. Hang on, I have basically stats. 1 second.
What is that movie where the person's in the chair and the water comes down on them?
Flashdance?
Flash dance.
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Don't act like
in
you
answer
don't
to your
know.
question, it has a -4 dexterity.
Nice.
So that is a 9. No. So I assume that fails.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Your spell save.
Water
Sure.
ball?
Oh, right, yeah.
Water
We'll
bottle
say,
throw?
yeah. I'll call it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Certainly a 9. Okay, so hot water. Roll me 2d6
Nice.
water
Okay,
damage.
okay.
2d6 water?
I mean, it's literally, it's
It's
kryptonite.
Well, I'm not
vulnerable.
judging.
It's a sourdough bread starter.
yeah.
She happens to know.
Hey.
8 damage. Yes, it seems to shrink away from this like a slug in salt.
I need everyone's canteens.
We give her a canteen.
I'll see mine.
Snuffles, it is your turn.
Hearing Shelly say this, I'll toss her my canteen.
Okay. I'll call that your bonus action.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to rage, but I can't do that now because I threw Shelly my canteen. But that's okay.
Can't just go tossing canteens for free around here.
So
Serious.
So I'm gonna look at him with my pussy eye. I'm gonna say, it's gross, but it's okay. It's in character. Women deserve a choice too. And he's swinging his glaive at our good friend there, Mr. Rudolph.
It's
Got it.
almost good, Snuffles. He said.
Do my best with what I got.
Roll your attack.
It's almost feminist.
Oh no.
Adam doesn't roll well.
Clearly.
Makes him a great player. No!
No. Oh wait. Remember if you.
Oh, wait a minute,
Oh,
you
wait,
get a
wait,
thing.
wait.
Find it quick.
Oh, that's right.
Find it quick.
Carrie is a bard of the College of Tragedy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait, where is it? Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Cutting words? Or?
No, there's literally something she gets to do when somebody rolls a nat 1.
Oh, dang.
No, that's a
Under
save.
bard features.
What is it? Shoot. Does anybody know offhand?
Spirits,
It'd
quick.
be on the front, I think.
No, here it is. Right here. Poetry and
Poetry in misery.
Yes.
Yep. I'm within 30 feet of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We'll
we're
say
Yeah,
so.
okay.
So what's up?
Rolls a 1 on a d20, attack roll, you gain 1. You know, I have to do this.
We're doing this.
Yeah, for sure.
You can use your reaction to regain 1 expended use.
Oh, well, that doesn't matter.
Well, yes. Okay.
So why botch it?
Okay. Your connect a glaive almost comes undone as you almost catch it and just but yes. Oh dear, you do this for a living.
Look, we're new at this.
And with that, it's Rudolph's turn.
Awesome.
And
Also, does Daphne have a turn?
Daphne. Yes, Daphne does get a turn. Thank you. I forgot to roll initiative for her. And she's going to go next, right after Rudolph. Let's see. But Rudolph, standing above the quivering form of Snuffles,
All right.
he has something known as conquering presence. The paladin can use channel divinity to exude a terrifying presence. As an action, I force each creature of my choice that they can see within 30 feet of them to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
So let's say Snuffles and let's say Lyle.
Okay.
16.
Buddy, you just never change. Never change.
I rolled a 16.
16. Lyle, you shrug this off as he exudes this terrifying presence as standing. He seems to looms larger, but then you're like, that's just a trick of the light. You see it easily enough. But Snuffles, you are just, everything comes flashing back to you. It's terrifying as this giant knight stands over top.
Everyone, my weapon broke and I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no.
And his laugh seems to just echo louder in your ears.
Daphne, help!
Right! Daphne the ghost springs forward and follows. It seems to take a little bit of effort to get her across the threshold of the water, but which she can do. She reaches out towards this through the sourdough bread starter to try and just get away. She's like, ah! And she's going to try Withering Touch on the ooze sourdough bread starter, and that's a 23 to hit.
Thanks, Daphne.
Go ahead, Daphne.
Let's see.
I knew I liked it.
She's dead, but she's not dead.
15 damage. Nice. As his necrotic damage seems to shrink and
Daphne.
peel away at this sourdough bread starter, and it's slowly disintegrating away.
She really hates you. You were a terrible boyfriend.
Bella, it is your turn.
Okay. So you said there was a dagger in piercing the armor of, okay.
Yeah,
And
that,
is it
that
like,
Lyle threw.
is it deep? Like,
I mean, it did 8 damage. I'll say yeah.
okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna use my crossbow,
Okay.
actually. So I'm gonna, Bella takes out their crossbow and shoots right at wait, what's his name?
Rudolph.
Rudolph's head.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Roll me an attack.
Pretty much right at his nose. You know what I mean?
Not my nose, darling.
Red.
No.
Turn it red.
Why? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
You had
I
it.
was thinking
That
you
was
were
right.
saying-
I don't know if you should take
What are you
dice
saying?
advice from Adam.
Seriously.
Oh, what are you
Add
saying?
4 to
Oh,
6
add 4. They were like,
Okay.
yeah. What did I roll?
You got a 10.
Oh, okay, 14.
14. Your arrow goes wide as he ducks out of the way. It seems to just blast through his hair, and it almost makes him more handsome as his just hair.
Oh, he's too handsome to fight.
No, dear, no.
I'm going to use my bonus action to rabbit hop.
Okay.
Okay, so how far away am I, would you say?
30 feet.
Oh.
I didn't have you within the 30-foot cone of the thing, so we'll say it's that.
Yeah, never mind. I'm going to use my bonus action to sort of shield Cece and kind of just move her further away.
Nice. You put yourself in
Yeah, yeah.
between kind of the danger and Cece and this ooze, which is starting to move up on you. Great. And it is now the sourdough bread starter's turn, and it was going to swing out and it seems to like it's been burned and it's been had necrotic damage to it, but then it seems to grow for a moment, something almost fist-shaped, and swing out and striking at you as you are putting yourself between it and Sir Rudolph's bride. So Bella, for a 15 to hit. Does that hit? I'm sorry?
Oh, yes.
That hits. Okay.
Yes. It
You
does.
take 6 points of acid damage. As this burning sensation of the yeast and the salt and the flour and the aging and whatever you do with sourdough bread. It's a mystery to me. I don't get it. But it seems to knock you slightly aside.
Okay.
Okay. We're back to the top of the round. Lyle, it is your turn.
Lyle will kind of spread his wings quite wide and release a series of magic missiles from his chest.
Ooh.
I'm going to target the
The knight?
Rudolph.
Rudolph,
Yeah, we're going to
all
target
right.
Rudolph. So they should all hit automatically.
Do they look like feathers? What do they look like?
Ooh, bright blue feathers. Sure.
Beautiful. As if feathers bursting from your chest.
They're all
Siri is
Keratin.
always trying
feathers. Keratin are made of. So 44 plus 1, right?
Yeah.
For each bolt is plus 1?
That's correct, yes.
Okay, so that's 2, 2, 2, and 4.
So 10.
Okay. 10 points of
This seems to just knock him backwards. As suddenly he's still laughing down at little Snuffles, and sure, pop, 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 these feathers blast him in the chest. They're knocking away bits of this rotted wood and fungus coming off of his chest, but it's and you seem to have knocked him back slightly.
Seeing that Belarus has Cece covered and Snuffles is afraid, I'm going to mimic to Shelly, get to the chopper! And then I'm going to run up to Rudolph so I'm engaged with him.
Got
I'll
it.
pull out the rapier if I can.
Cool. All right. Shelly, it is your turn.
Yeah, okay.
We are running short on time.
I'm assuming you mean the floating disc.
I just meant the door.
Get to the disc.
Get to the disc.
You know what Arnold said.
Okay, I will. Is the undulating thing still undulating?
A little. It's taken a lot of
It
damage.
looks like it's pretty taken care of
Yes,
from
yeah.
Daph's taken
It's
out
also
her-
quite slow.
Okay, I'm gonna really quick just try to charm person again on this guy.
On Rudolph?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So wisdom save for you.
Okay. That is a 25.
That doesn't save. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
She's an archfey.
Okay, then as a bonus action, I'll give you a bardic
Oh,
inspiration.
thanks.
Yeah.
You're cute, but no. Sorry, I've got a wife already, or a fiance.
You really don't.
Right. Snuffles, it is your turn.
Am I frightened?
You are frightened.
Okay.
But you are immediately engaged, just standing underneath this paladin, standing at your boots. You've got Lyle at your side. What would you like to do?
Okay, bonus action, rage. Yep.
What does it look like when Snuffles goes into a rage?
So his ears slick straight back.
Nice.
And his smile gets really wide, which emphasizes the carrot tattoos pointing at his
Sure.
little bunny fangs.
Terrifying.
Bunnies don't have fangs, but Snuffles does, because why not?
You can sharpen them.
Yeah, why not? So what he's going to do is he's going to reach up and grab that dagger that's embedded in him. He's going to pull it out and slam it right back into him.
Okay, roll me a straight strength check with advantage, because you are raging.
Adam, come on.
Here we go.
Adam, we all believe in you.
Oh, nat 20!
All right! Snuffles.
We needed it.
He's quite taller than you. You fight back this. You feel this rage and fear building into you, but you kind of use it. You build it as you and sure enough, you just start climbing up the legs of this paladin as you grabbing onto the armor, and he's just, what are you, stop it! And you grab this arrow, ha! And you dig it straight into the heart of Sir Rudolph. Oh no! Oh, that's not cricket at all. And he takes this wound deep from you as you just ride his body down as he starts to fall.
Yes.
As it looks as if it starts to be consumed by his own armor, the fungus and the mold start to creep up his chest, and you start to back off and because he says, no. Oh man. The mold starts creeping over his head and limbs, and like a time-lapse video, soon there's nothing but a pile of decay and rot upon the ground. You did it!
I just want to...
Snuffles, you're like totally my hero, Daphne says. Oh my gosh.
That was the only roll I succeeded at the entire game. I just want everyone to know
The
that.
most important
But it
one.
mattered.
And with a shimmer of gold and purple, Daphne's partially translucent form starts to dissipate away into nothing. I'm like super impressed. I think my soul gets to rest now, guys. I gotta go. You two are so cool,
Goodbye,
though.
Love you,
Daphne.
girly.
And that same shimmer covers over the weeping waterway, and the dark brackish water clears away all the souls contained therein, free to complete their journey on to the other side. Cece reaches out, and with a soft grasp of her talon, and takes your hands. Thank you. I'd almost given up hope, but before she can finish her gratitude, your eyes go dark. The cathedral falls away. Everything falls away. It's as if it's just into an abyss. And then the first thing you notice is the smell. The warm, comforting scent of freshly baked bread mingling with the sweet aroma of pastries and cookies. Your eyes flutter open and you're all laying on the floor of all or muffin. There's a clatter of dropped mixing bowls as Padrick notices you all in a ragtag pile on the floor of his shop. Oh my gods! Cece! You receive the 1,000 gold and plenty of baked goods as thanks.
Yes.
Maybe even stay to enjoy the festival with Padrick and Cece and the rest of Corey Glen. Who knows? But one thing is for certain. This reality you've created for yourselves is a bit safer, a bit cozier, and probably tastes and smells a whole lot better. Woo! That's our time.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
We've been the Dungeon Run. Thank you so much. This is the first time we've done a live show. Hi, friends. So nice to be here with you all.
Yeah.
Again, I'm Morgan Peter Brown. Please.
I'm Christoff Visscher.
Katie Michels.
Carrie Lee Cartwright.
Adam Slemon.
Find us at the Dungeon Run on most social medias, patreon.com/the Dungeon Run. We got all
Thanks for
kinds
coming,
of stuff.
guys.
Enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con. Humankind! Be bold!